What is good, homies? This is Chris from the Small Hat Crew, joined today by Small Hat Nick.
Oh.
And has it been a while? I feel like it's been a while. Small Hat Brandon.
It's been a while. Hello.
It's been a while? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, where you been at, Brandon? What happened?
Long work hours.
Long work?
Yeah.
Bro, what you need to do is you need to quit your job and get up on that unemployment.
Well, what I'm waiting for is for this channel to take off and to net some income off of it.
What do you mean waiting? It's already the biggest channel on all of YouTube. Dwarfing PewDiePie.
I think you owe me some money then, I'm just saying.
No, I'm keeping the billions, the trillions to myself. So, with that being said, anything before we jump into this one, boys? Oh, you're just not gonna work now. Is that what it is? I deny you my trillions of income from the biggest channel on YouTube, the only channel on YouTube. That's why we're the biggest. There's no competition. Okay, all right. All right. Wait, just a second, guys. All right, Brandon.
Yes.
I've just sent you $8 garbillion on PayPal. All right. With that being said,
it came through.
Yeah, okay, all right, we can get into it then. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our first leader, Mono Yellow. Might I add, it's not that big of an achievement to say I predicted this, because many people predicted this. I believe actually we may have predicted this as a group, minus Brandon, because, well, he's been working since he hasn't been in on the Garbillions until right now. But
you guys predicted Kalgara would get a leader?
We predicted that Kalgara would get a leader with the tag with 5 life, 5,000 power, attribute slash, Jaya, Sky Island, Shandorian warrior tags, and Dawn ×1 effect when attacking. Put a character with the Shandorian warriors type from your hand into play that has a cost equal to or less than the number of Dawn you control. Then, if you played a card, put the top card of your life into your hand. We predicted that.
Damn. Y'all on some other shit.
No, it's actually called... What was that, Nick?
I was saying, we predicted the eclipse, we predicted the earthquakes today, we know everything.
What if I told you we predicted the Powerball numbers, and we just chose not to cash it in because we didn't want it?
I like that. So, what do you guys think about this card?
He has, like, no support right now, so... Like,
yeah.
Correct.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, I don't... Because he is going to be, and his whole effect revolves around cheating out these cards, and the good ones don't exist yet, aside from one. So I feel like they're just, until we see what they give him, there's no way to know. He could be really good or really bad. It's just gonna depend.
I personally think that he's going to be really good. I'm seeing the potential just with, for example, cards that we do have right now. Yes, his leader effect is type specific, but it also sets up plays for, like, Yamato. So, the only thing this needs is a solid boss monster. You're on 10 Dawn, you cheat something out that's, like, between 7 and 10 Dawn, and bring your life down to 1, and then Yamato.
Yeah.
I just see the potential in this card being very, very good, being able to, like Queen wants to do right now, which, don't get me wrong, I know Queen is awful right now because of the way it plays. But right now, the game plan is drop 2 boss monsters in 1 turn, and this card says I can do just that.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's why I say, cause a lot of people too were just talking about, like, just other, you know, like, he currently, like, the only good card he has to his name, it's a 5 call 7k searcher. Yeah, so a lot of people are talking about, like attaching the 1 Dawn, cheating out that guy to get your search, so using remaining 4 Dawn to play like a Kiku Nojo or something. There's, I think it may have been Vic in the Discord server, link in description, by the way. But, yeah, there's stuff there. It's really gonna depend on whether or not they give him cards worth cheating out, because for all we know, they could do some red, blue, VV, Alabasta shit, you know, where they just don't give him good cards. Give him one good card and call it a day. What up?
The only yellow card we've seen so far for OP08 is another Big Mom Pirates card, which just doesn't fucking...
Yeah. I also don't know why the other Big Mom Pirates card is yellow, because, you know, everything was pointing toward getting purple Big Mom Pirates, which I still think we will, but regardless. It's why I'm very confident. I think the rest of them, I think it'll be like EB01, where Blurple Crocodile, they printed a bunch of new purple cards for him, and they just randomly gave him one blue card also. I think that's what's gonna happen here. He'll probably get like one.
Yeah.
Big Mom will get one yellow card, and the rest will be purple. But yeah, I don't know. If they give him good cards, and he has the potential to be really good, but
Yeah, I don't see him being terrible. I actually see a lot of potential with this leader. I am excited to see another yellow leader stray away from like Katakuri.
I am
As well, because there
not-
was a mono yellow leader that did nothing in Vegapunk.
Yeah.
well, we haven't quite gotten him yet, and who's to say he's figured out? He's not. He's been figured out, and this is all he can do. Maybe he still has potential, and he just needs some time, you know. We're still in the window where, like in the East, for example, it took the East 2 months to figure out Whitebeard was better than Kinemon, and it took them 2 months to figure out Whitebeard was better than Kinemon, and it took them 2 months to figure out that Sakazuki was better than Purple Luffy. So, I mean, I'm not saying Vegapunk will be insane or anything, but it just goes to show, like, there hasn't been enough time. There could still just be unexplored stuff there. There could probably be something to him, who knows. With that being said, anything before we move on to the meat and potatoes of this video?
Creme de la crop.
Yes, the crumb de la cummies.
Yeah, that. Crop.
Yeah, that. you
Oh.
co-sign that, Brandon?
Yes. What are we moving to next? It's all mixed up order for me.
We're moving on to purple yellow pudding. So before we get into this, so normally if I wanted to find the next One Piece event, I would have to go to onepiececardgame.com. Then I would have to click on events. Then I would have to click on competitive. Then I would have to find the next block that's relevant to me. We're currently in what month are we? We're currently in April, so we're looking at June to August. Then we would have to scroll through here and find which ones actually applied and whatnot, right? Alternatively, you could just go to Moonlight TCG, click on upcoming events, and all of the events are just listed here for you just like that. It's just like that. Literally, you see an event that you can compete in, you just click on the event, it shows you how much it's going to cost. You don't need to go through the main website to try to find it. You just click on sign up now. It redirects you directly to the link to sign up. So realistically, if you're missing an event, if you're missing event signups, there's no excuse at this point. This is just, it's that simple. Now, if you don't get in, that's a different story. That's a Bandai problem, right? That's a Bandai problem, but like it literally is that simple. The events are listed here. The prize support is listed here as well. Don't bother looking at first place because, you know, obviously I'm getting all the first place prizes. So you look at second and below, right? But regardless, it's all right here. There are also going to be discounts. So for example, if you want to meet me, I'm going to be at the Kissimmee regional. Kissimmee is right here. So I'm going to be at this event right here. So what they're doing is not only can you sign up for the regionals and everything, there are discounts that are only exclusive to this website. For example, there's networking and stuff happening behind the scenes to work out these deals where you can get, for example, an $80 hotel room a night. You literally can't do that anywhere else. And if you guys use stuff like this, we can get more deals like this to be featured on this website so that you don't have to try to get last minute Airbnbs where they charge you $200 a night with $200 cleanup fee and all that other bullshit. Second thing it has going for it. The thing I just showed you is the main reason that I'm a fan of this website. The second thing, so let's say for example, Cross AI just got third place at a regional, right? And he was playing Rebecca Hina in his Gecko build. The minute I found that out, I found his list and I built it and I started playtesting it. I could have just came straight here to tournament results. Oh my god. Okay. I could have went straight to tournament results, clicked on OP06. Top cut events was the one that Cross did good at. And right there he is, third place. And I just click on this. His deck list would be right here. You can see his numbers. Like he ran 2 Hina, 1 Rebecca, very minimal package. And it's just right here. It would have been that easy to find. And then on his list, I also could have clicked on copy to sim and then clicked on my simulator, clicked import deck from clipboard, and it would just pop up right here, just like that. Like I wouldn't even need to waste my time building it. There are still some bugs that are being worked out. I believe most of it should be fixed within 1 to 2 weeks. But for example, for some reason, Brand New is just fucked. Brand New is just fucked. Bro is $186, right? So let's use, I think Katakuri is more good example. But Like, it should show you how much you expect to spend on a deck. It should tell you how much it's going to cost you for the playset of the cards. One thing I do want them to incorporate here is I want you to be able to click on the cards or a link or something so it can redirect you to TCG Player where it's pulling the prices from, so you can buy the cards directly from there. If they added that, that'd be so convenient. I think this is the second biggest feature on the website. Now, myself, I'm already God tier player, right? So I don't need any help. But later on down the line, there is coaching. There is coaching, and the only people that can coach are people that have gotten top 8 at a regional and people that can like explain their thoughts and whatnot. So you should be able to come here to pay for coaching from players that have actual credentials and achievements and stuff like that. You won't be getting coaching from me, but you should be able to find coaching on here as well. And then there's stuff also like the Small Hat Local, but there's like weekly tournaments and stuff like that. And yeah, there's just a little sign up link on here and you click on it. Yeah, it gives you the breakdown for when the tournaments are happening and everything, how much it's going to cost, what the pricing should be. There's going to be one, I believe, one for webcam. There's also going to be one for the simulator. And yeah, it's like the Small Hat Local basically. If you played in Small Hat Local, maybe the Small Hat Local will be featured on here too. Who knows? People that participate in the first tournament will be entered into, I believe it is a raffle, where you can win a super pre-release Animal Kingdom deck. So STO4 pre-release, the queens in there are $33.50. There's 2 obviously, so that's $70 right there just on those 2 cards alone. And then not to mention we have the new black purple like king leader coming around the corner as well. So maybe other cards go up in there like Onigashima for example. And then there's also gonna be a box of I believe it's OP06, right? Let me double check. A box of OP06, and there's also a Treasure Cup Sabo. How much is that card worth? Sabo. Treasure Cup Sabo is... Guys, am I blind? Guys, am I blind? Guys, I'm not blind. I'm stupid. I'm not looking up the right card. Wait a minute. And a Kobe. This Kobe also. $494.98. So, yeah, there we have it. To be entered into the raffle, all you have to do is sign up for these the tournaments, and also on the homepage, follow the Instagram. And also, while you follow that, follow the Small Hat Twitter, right? Be cool. Follow the Small Hat Twitter. There's also a shop. This one, I don't know why card game players love their waifus so much, but they do. So, and they have like limited quantity on them, but like you can buy playmats from the store on here and stuff like that. So if that's something that you're into, yeah, there is also a Small Hat playmat coming out. It's already been designed and everything. It should already be done. I don't know what's going on with it, honestly. But anyway, with all of that being said, with all of that out the way, let's jump right into it.
Ew.
Charlotte, might I also add, we predicted this one. There was a distributor list, and it told us this was coming out. So we already knew it was coming out, but...
So you didn't predict it.
But I will still say it's been predicted. Because you know what?
What the fuck?
Because why not? We're 2 for 2. Well, okay, we knew that she was coming out, right? We already knew she was coming, right? But...
Ew.
But... It's all a point of perspective. It may not be ill. Actually, no. She's like 16. It is ill. That's very... Anyway... Charlotte Pudding. We knew that this purple yellow leader was coming. However, not everybody predicted what we predicted. And what we predicted was that she would be purple yellow 4 life 5,000 power wisdom. Big Mom Pirates. When attacking, you may turn the top 2 life cards of your life face up. Add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck as rested.
The fact that you guys predicted that verbatim is insane. 2
for 2, right?
I just feel like when I'm not in the chats, you guys have these big brain moments apparently.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what? I wonder why that is.
I don't know how I feel about this leader. You know, I wonder why that is though. Yeah,
Go for it. Stage is yours.
I don't think it's gonna be as good as I don't think it's gonna be as game breaking as everyone thinks it's gonna be. Yes, you get to ramp up to 10-drop mom quicker, but you're also giving your opponent valuable information, and you're a 4-life leader. For example, Black Yellow Big Mom on paper sounds alright. It's black and yellow.
Not. She sounds terrible.
Well, hear me out. Like, being able to play Big Mom, everyone's like, oh, it can't be bad, it can play Big Mom. But having 4 life is such a detriment when you're going for your 10-drop. Like, when your 10-drop is what your deck relies on, you know what I mean?
Well, I think the difference there, though...
So you may as well be a 5 life.
I also think the problem with, like, Black Yellow Big Mom, for example, is, like... because the problem with Big Mom is like you have to be in a position where you can drop her without fearing dying on the crackback. And Black Yellow Big Mom has to wait an entire extra turn to do that as a 4-life leader, whereas Pudding basically does it at the same point that, like, she's in the same position Katakuri would be in. You know, like, he can play it healthily at turn 4, or no, turn 5, right? Whereas Pudding can do the same as a 4-life leader on turn 4. You know, she just sets the game ahead of turn, so...
Yes, but you also have to think about, we have leaders like Black Yellow Luffy who can cheat out, like, playing a Moria, or even without playing a Moria, with full Dawn, be able to cheat out 2 7k rushes. A deck like this will never stand up to that, right? 2 7k rushes, you're a 4-life leader. If they get that first, you never drop your 10-drop mom, even if you ramped once. I just don't see...
The thing is, the deck's always ramped. Because you take
right, well,
with the deck, ramp off leader, then you play a bomb.
Right, and don't get me wrong, I think this leader's gonna be good and playable. I just don't think it's gonna be like, as soon as it was revealed, people were like, what the fuck? Even I was like, okay, what the fuck? But after thinking about it, the game is just getting faster and faster. I don't see this being like tier 1.
Oh,
okay, alright. Actually, Nick, you go.
I'll say, I've been watching gameplay of this leader, and it seems it's going to be very consistent leader.
What I think...
Like, you have the 1-drop Pudding searchers, the 1-drop event searchers. It still has triggers out of life. It can put purple ramp triggers in life if it really needs a ramp. It's going to be...
What I think is... So while I also don't think she'll be game breaking, I think she will most definitely be an A-tier leader, because my hot take is I actually don't think she'll be the best... I don't think she's the best leader of the set. I think it's King. I think Purple Black King will be better, just because Gecko Moria is always going to be a 14 Dawn card at the end of the day. And I also feel like, you know, he can play blockers and everything. I feel like he might be able to potentially like wall up and everything, and because that at the end of the day, that was always like the biggest problem that Yellow always had, was like dealing with blockers and all that stuff. Like if you can hide behind Borsalinos and stuff like that, then you're fine. You know, like 10 Mom may rip the life off you, but if you can't connect, then it doesn't matter. And I could see like King playing a Gecko Moria, hiding behind blockers, until he can like kill off the bodies and everything. I think he has the highest ceiling of all the new leaders, so I do think he'll be the best. Of course, only time will tell. But I still think Purple Yellow Pudding is going to... I feel like she's going to dumpster a good majority of the other leaders. I feel like there will be very few leaders that can contest her, so I think she will be an A tier just for that alone, because I feel like maybe she'll have maybe like 2 to 3 other leaders that can keep up with her. I think it'll kind of be like Green Yellow Yamato, for example, where Green Yellow Yamato, if you're trying to play like mid tier or lower, it's you just lose. Whereas when you actually do play a top tier leader, you know, there is counterplay all of a sudden. And like, for example, not just counterplay, some leaders are even favored into you, you know, like Gecko Moria into Yamato, for example. So I think she'll be up there. I don't think she'll be the best, and I do think that there will probably be A-tier leaders like Gecko Moria, or not Gecko Moria, but King, that will probably do very well under her. But at the end of the day, she is a 4-life leader. Our new like insanely good leaders are also 4-life leaders. So 10 Mom, she has that. The one advantage, people always ran Katakuri into Sokka formats because 10 Mom into a 4-life leader is just disgusting. So she'll have that going for her. She can do it a turn sooner than Katakuri would. And then on the turn Katakuri would also drop his 10 Mom, she'll be able to drop another. So just like that, she's reducing them. She's reducing the other top tier leaders, you know, assumingly top tier leaders, to 2-life leaders. If she's connected at any point in the game, like, I think she's gonna be really gross. I think she'll be really, really good. But I don't think that she is the be all end all of the set.
Yeah, and let me correct myself. When I said that I don't think she'd be A tier, I meant S tier. S being like the boogeyman of the set. I don't think she's... Yeah, I definitely don't think she's going to be the boogeyman, especially since the Dawn comes out as rested. So you don't get the value till next turn. Now, if it came out active and giving you like that turn up early game, that would be insane. But the fact that it comes out rested, it still doesn't have much of an early game. And that's why I think it's going to fall a little bit short. I still do think it's going to be good. It's going to top. But yeah, definitely not going to be like the Sakazuki of the set.
No, I don't think so either.
My vote is on Marco.
You think it's Marco?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's Marco, to be honest with you. I want to see a deck with red in it do something for... And it's funny, because if you go to our first videos in set 1 and 2, fuck red, right? Now it's like I actually want to see a deck with red in it do something.
Nick?
No, I mean, like you said, top 3 leaders of OP08, all color, which is actually wild. So, like, Marco's gonna be good. I'm still torn between Marco or King the best. But fucking Pudding is gonna be a nightmare to run into, because, like, if you get high rolled into triggers out of life and then into just 10 drop mom after 10 drop mom and you can't kill them, it's gonna be just insanely.
Yeah, I think if Pudding sees the right curve and sees the right cards on that curve, it's going to be a nightmare for sure.
I think...
10 drop mom, 10
because very consistently we're seeing people resolve her later ability twice. And you know, she does give up valuable information like you said. But like that is her early game, which is weaker. So, because part of the reason I could see her not like playing well into like King, for example, is because she's ramping, right? So I mean, she's not playing like blockers or generating advantage or anything like that. So there's 2 to 3 turns where you just get to go into her for free and pull cards out of her hand, or she takes life and stuff like that. One of her plays, it looks like, is she's playing Flampe to pick up one of her revealed cards. She takes 1 hit, then uses Flampe to pick up, so she's on her last 2 life pretty quickly. But she does that because she can afford to do it. So like, while she does give up information in the first like 3-ish turns of the game, from that point forward, she's just healing with Big Mom and Ace and stuff like that. And from that point forward, all the triggers are a mystery again. So you're just playing into yellow all over again. So I don't know. And also, I do think like maybe one reason maybe King doesn't play crazy into her is because like if he can't close the game out fast enough, then just, you know, the advantage of dropping 10 moms and aces and, you know, gaining that life again and pulling the life off the opponent and taking board and everything like that. Maybe it could be too much. Who knows? So I don't know.
See.
Go for it.
I don't think that this leader is going to matter for you because you're going to be playing Luffy 2.0, aka Dragon, and I feel like Dragon is going to shit. No, you are. Listen, I'm telling you, you are.
No,
I'm telling you, you are. And
Bro.
Dragon's going to shit all over this leader.
I'm not playing Dragon. I can tell you,
Yes,
if I played a red leader, it'd be Marco.
No, it's. You can say you're going to play Dragon, dude. It's fine.
Bro, first of all, Revolutionary Army is so cringe. Secondly, Dragon has one of the worst designs in all of One Piece. His face tattoo is fucking atrocious. Rev Army has 1 good card. 1 broken card, actually, in Karasu. Everything else is so mid.
That's a lie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Luffy played better than her.
Revolutionary. They have a yellow Ivankov, sir. All right.
Oh,
back
you're
on
right.
topic.
My bad. Dragon can't play that, can't he? back on topic though. I don't know. I think she'll probably be like the 3rd or 4th best leader of this. So currently, I think of the new leaders. So the way I've been ranking them, I think that it will be King, Pudding, Marco, Calgara, or Calgara, whatever it is. I'm not looking at it right now.
What's
Carrot
worse,
Chopper.
Chopper or Carrot?
I think Chopper. I think at the end of the day, Carrot is a 5-life leader, and Chopper is a 4-life leader that I can't picture. I don't know how you make. I feel like it's gonna be such a monumental task to make him good. I feel like Bandai will refuse to give him the support that he needs, especially if they're gonna be giving. Because what is because it looks like Chopper, the new animals are gonna be red, right? And I feel like animals just can't be good, right?
No.
I feel like animals just can't be good. And then the green support for this set is gonna be the Minx for Carrot. And Carrot already looks like she's probably going to be ass. So if those are the 2 pools he's getting to work with, I don't have faith. But yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it is King, Pudding, Marco, Calgara, Carrot, Chopper.
I feel like green is getting the OP02 treatment all over again. It gets one good leader and then becomes a meme the next set all over again.
I did just get Bonnie. That's
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
and then all of a sudden it's getting Carrot and Chopper. Like, come on, man.
I think.
I love it.
I think. Well, here's the thing too. I feel like so currently I'm putting Pudding in number 2 position. Mind you, though, we have not seen a single one of the purple Big Mom pirate cards yet. That could very easily change. That could probably change everything.
That is
could
true.
change everything. Go for it.
I'm very much hoping that she does not get personal ramp, because personal ramp, like for a specific deck, is always better than generic ramp, obviously. Yeah. And if she gets personal ramp, then that's going to be a really, really good leader.
So I don't think.
Like, insane.
My prediction is that she won't get it.
I'm hoping
since they've already built it inherently into the leader itself.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of redundant to put it on her characters also. I don't know. Let's make some predictions. Now, Brandon is here, unfortunately, so the predictions probably won't be as verbatim incredible as they usually are. They won't be as verbatim amazing as they usually are, but yeah, Brandon.
I'm thinking, if anything, the bodies that she gets will... I know there's already a few cards that do it, but focus on flipping your life back face down or rearranging it so that you can then flip the other 2 face up. Something along those lines so that she can ramp again.
It'll be very strange if they do... If purple's new... Because I think if I play purple, for example, which I never would, but if I played purple and I'm looking forward to the new color pool, like let's say I'm on purple Luffy, right? And it's like, all right, we're getting a brand new set of support, and then all of the new purple cards say flip your life face down. I'd be so fucking angry.
That's
I'd
fair.
Be so mad.
That's fair.
So I have no. Maybe does purple have a unique identity outside of ramping? Because all the other stuff is borrowed.
Get a purple searcher, because then she's gonna have a Big Mom searcher in purple and yellow.
She already. There's a new event.
There's an event. What?
There's an event that is
from OP07.
Yeah,
OP07?
One cost event that searches top 5 for Animal Kingdom pirates or Big Mom pirates.
Yeah.
In OP07?
Yeah.
It's Kaido and Big Mom teaming up to find the One Piece. I can't remember.
The event. So basically, the event, because as we all know, a lot of the Animal Kingdom pirate cards, a lot of the bodies are rampers. So that card could potentially be searching out ramp cards that do ramp, or the Big Mom pieces that you want to play that you've ramped into. So, also I do think another thing, yeah.
I was like, I know we put King very high, but we've also seen like 2 of King cards being a 1-drop searcher and then 7-drop Jack. And both of those cards are so good for the archetype.
Yeah.
I think that Pudding's cards are also going. I think it'll be purple cards with non-minus effects that maybe have a bonus effect of putting life face down, but will have a more powerful effect.
Cool. So she has 2 searchers. That's dope.
She already has 2 searchers, 3 if they choose to play Pero, and the opponent kills him for whatever reason. But another thing I was gonna say is that so not only is she like a 4-life leader that can play Big Mom on turn 4, which makes her a 5-life leader, but also she is a leader that can ramp into 7 Mom. And 7 Mom hitting the board that early, there probably will be a lot of times where like the opponent does just give up the life to her. So by the time she's 10 Mom, she's probably a 6-life leader. So
no, I think against that deck, it's just going to be aggro. Like, I don't think that that's a deck that you can ever give them the life with the 7-drop Mom. If you do, you lose the game.
I kind of feel the same way. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because like if you're on like King or Marco, for example, so you're already starting on 4. I feel like if you do give up the life to her, I feel like if you do take up the life or take the life, because you have to think like she just established an 8k body in the Big Mom. On the following turn, she's gonna play a 10 Mom, establish a 12k body, and pull a life off you. You're looking down the 5k pokes as the game has been going on because she's been ramping off of her swings. Any bodies that have stuck to the board, I don't really think actually there will be bodies that do damage because they're probably just small bodies to ramp. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Bonclay is as big as your opponent's biggest character.
I feel like if you're on a 4-life leader and 10 Mom's at least making you a 3-life leader, I feel like you can't afford to also give up the life to 7 Mom on top of it. And then, you know, cards like Ace are sitting around, or like around the corner too, waiting to just rush you down. I don't know. She feels like she'd be really degenerate.
Feels like yellow.
Yeah. I do like, though, that for, I don't know, like a good portion of the game, at the very least, you do get to play around her triggers. But also sometimes it's just like, that's a Kiku Nojo, you know, and I can't really do anything about it. And, you know, I don't know. I look forward. No, I don't. What am I saying? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I look forward to, oh, that's another thing. All right. Because me and Nick have talked about it. What do you think, Brandon, about Sakazuki? Do you think Sakazuki gets unbanned for OP08 when leaders like this are on the corner?
I don't think so. I think that it would be fine if he did. I think I'm a little upset with him being banned in June, because if he's ban worthy, I don't know why we can't just ban him now, when he's an actual problem. And then when he gets banned, he's not going to be that big of a problem. It's the same thing that they did with Whitebeard.
He's not currently a problem, though.
He is.
I don't think so. But what I was going to say, though, because no, I don't think he's a problem right now. I think right now he's actually fine. Because Katakuri and Gecko Moria exist. And they're actually really like just keeping him in check is the thing.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is, because he was banned, East is currently in OP07, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if that is the case, then if they've banned him, it would have to be because of his performance in OP06, actually, right? It would be that they would feel like he was too dominant in OP06, so they had to ban him. Well, actually, they banned him, so that means he was problematic in OP06, and they've banned it in the East for OP07 moving forward, so they don't want him being played in OP07. But the precedent was set by what he did in OP06. So if they feel he was so problematic in OP06 that he deserved to get banned, then why are they making us play out a format of OP06 with him, you know? If what he did in OP06 was ban worthy, then why is he illegal in our OP06? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I think that is the wrong call. I don't think he needs a ban, honestly, when the fact that we can no longer confidently say that he's the best leader of the set, the fact that actually it'd be crazy to even say that with Katakuri doing so much better than him. I think it took 5 events for him to get his first win. So like, and then after he got his first win, and you might have 2 or 3 at this point, but like, of the big 3, he is the one with the least tops. He's being outperformed by Gecko Moria and Katakuri. So,
oh, what about Worlds? He won Worlds.
He did win Worlds. I will also say, though, I feel like it'd be crazy to say that in a mocking tone, because I feel like in any card game, if one leader took all top 4 spots of Worlds, that leader should be banned. Like, you know, so I don't know. Anything anybody wants to say or anything, any closing thoughts or anything before we wrap this one up?
No.
No, I'm looking forward to nothing in OP08. Just kidding. I'm looking forward to King a lot.
I'm looking forward to Marco.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think OP08. It's crazy because like the power level has been dialed up to 100, and we are getting 3 leaders that are better than like 99% of what we've gotten in the past. So like the power creep is here, but I also think it looks like it's gonna be a really fun set. Just 3 leaders of this caliber all competing with each other. I think it's gonna be insane. So I'm very excited for it.
I still think Yerpal Croc shit's on all of them.
Bro, the Yerpal Croc 05, Brandon.
Oh my god.
You know what I thought too? When I saw this leader, because actually it was literally the night that we ran the Yerpal games, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me and you played the Yerpal games. I 5-0'd you, of course, because you're on Yerpal.
7-0. 7-0.
Oh, was it?
Give me the disrespect I deserve.
7-0'd you with Gecko Moria.
Yes.
And then we ended that, and I think like an hour later, this leader came out. And right as I saw this leader, I was like, Yerpal Croc never sees play. He never sees play. If there was ever an argument for him, the minute this leader was revealed, she has the same card, but instead of 8 drop Croc, she gets 10 cost bomb.
She can't play Okama Way, so there's that.
Is that card leader locked?
True. Yeah, it's leader locked and Baroque works.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't think it matters.
If she could, it would actually be insane, though, because the defense of that card is stupid.
I wouldn't be a fan of it because I feel like it would conflict with like 8
yeah,
card slots in your deck. Well, there's that too, but I wouldn't like it because I feel like there'd be a lot of turns where it'd be dead in your hand from 10 Mom and 10 Cost Ace. So there is that also. But
hey,
okay.
you know what? You're
what?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Of course I am. I'm always right. Just like
Yeah, I disagree.
Well, what about when Verbatim correctly predicted these 2 leaders?
You're right.
Of course I am. I'm always right. But okay. All right. Well, with that being said, then, last chance, boys. Anything else?
Fuck you.
Okay. Fuck you too. All right. Well, until next time, then. We will see you guys.
Later.
Bye.